From a street child, to a politician, this is the story of Member of Parliament for Madina, Francis Xavier Sosu, who was among the lots that were catered for many years at the Village of Hope. Over the years, the organization, made up of 3 schools, a hospital, and an orphanage, has provided shelter for many children who hitherto had no hope of a bright future. At the organization's 25th anniversary celebration, many people like Mr. Sosu shared their stories to encourage the children who are still at the center. Judith Awachitando was at the ceremony and sends this report.
I say it proudly wherever I find myself that Village of Hope is the reason why I am where I am today. And I'm proud of Village of Hope, and I'll always be proud of Village of Hope.
That is Francis Xavier Sosu recounting his days at the Village of Hope in Gomwa-Fete. He is among many other children who were rescued from the streets and given a new life at the organization.
My mother was a slave girl because she was what we call a vojushi or a trokoshi. She escaped from the voodoo shrine as a teenager and got married to my dad, and both of them gave birth to 6 of us. I being the 3rd born, I had to just struggle my way to be able to make it. I used to sleep at the Malata market, and I would go there, sleep there, and still go to school the following day. So Village of Hope came in at the senior high school. So at the senior high school, apart from the first admission fee I paid, I was unable to pay for any more school fees for all the 3 years I was there. So they awarded me a full scholarship to go to school.
The Village of Hope has been home for many abandoned, homeless and vulnerable children since its establishment in 1996. For many years, it has offered these children a roof over their heads, quality education and a renewed hope of a brighter future. Solomon Abriyabwa was a beneficiary of the services provided at the institution. Today, he's the only craniofacial surgeon in all of West Africa.
It all started, let me say, from 1997, when my mother died. I was then in the medical school, 2nd year. And when that happened, I needed to take care of all my sisters and take care of myself as well. So it was actually a struggle. And because of that, I needed to, I actually failed and was repeated during that class. Life was still very, very difficult for me those days. And my 3rd year, I was repeated again. The Village of Hope paid my school fees from 2001 till I completed medical school.
Village of Hope is 25 years now and currently houses over 1,000 rescued children. Fred Asari is Group Managing Director.
Our vision is to establish a world-class institution that provides the best of care for needy people, especially children. And so we just don't want to provide any care. We want to provide the best. We want to provide care comparable to the care provided for needy people, especially needy children all over the world.
If I lose all things I may possess, I know that I still have Jesus.
An anniversary ceremony was organized in appreciation of the organization's achievements. Chief of Gomwa-Fete, Nana Abata II, who graced the occasion, expressed his continued support for the organization.
In my capacity as the Fetemahin and with assistance from Nananum, I want to assure the sponsors and management of Village of Hope of our continued support, which was first started by my predecessor, Nana Abriyabwa II.
Village of Hope has represented hope for many children like Francis Xavier who have grown to become useful to society, and they are hoping to put many more smiles on the faces of children who have lost hope. Judith Awachitando, Joy News.
Such a heartwarming story of hope there.